take a look at the still life for one last time. And if you take a screenshot of your viewpoint, go to the camera roll, and then use the edit tool to crop your picture so it shows your composition. Then take a filter, one of the black and white filters, mono or noir, and see how the values in your drawing really add up compared to the photograph. If you think that you're finished with your observational drawing, it's time to take a look at the rubric and think about if there's anything you could do to make your piece better. Here's a great example of a piece that is AP. The composition is strong. That is one of the tiniest pumpkins, and yet Norman was able to zoom in and make it as big as his page. For observation, Norman did an outstanding job of noticing and showing how curve to the left over here, more centrally in the middle, and then curve to the right over here. Here we can actually measure 4 different values. Very, very dark in the shadows, and some of the darker shadowing behind the stem and these darker grooves. A medium gray here and here, a little bit lighter gray, and then finally some of the highlights that you see throughout. When you're working in pencil, you can go ahead and erase out as a final step to really make those highlights glow. This student also has done a great job. Her mark making techniques are using sort of a squiggly loose line, and as that line gets layered more deeply, you get a darker value. If you're adding color with crayons, this student did a great job of using cool colors for the shadows. This student is using a variety of techniques to build up the values. Here we have lighter highlights, which with crayon can't be erased, so you have to leave them as you're going. And using layered crayon over here, and then darker pressure pressing more firmly over here to show darker values. Here is the finished drawing where the student has continued to develop the basket and the cabbage and the values in the background shadows. So as you're completing your project, you're going to use the video still life on my teacher website to see the still life one last time and complete your drawing. Then you're going to self-evaluate. You'll use the rubric and check to make sure that you actually have 4 values. Check in with a classmate, and then finally check in with me. For 7th and 8th graders, you're going to go to Artsonia, and under observational drawing, you're going to upload your piece and write a reflection.